sir. She almost ran me off the road.
Okay. Again, you didn't yield to lights and siren. You came out.
She was next to me and stopped and almost ran me off the fucking road. What are you talking about?
Speaking up doesn't always lead to justice, especially when those in the wrong hold authority. A man tried to address a near collision caused by a police vehicle, hoping for accountability. Instead, he found himself handcuffed, accused, and punished for simply refusing to comply with an unlawful demand.
1 second! 81 radio, stand by. It's going to be on Mayfield across from the first access road. Send me another unit because another party does not know how to yield to lights and sirens, and he's sitting here reporting me. Say they almost ran him off the road. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Officer Lewis with Cleveland Heights. The reason I'm for the traffic stop is the plates on the vehicle are expired.
Yeah,
not even a big deal. Do you know that guy behind me in the Porsche?
I was trying to hurry up and move over.
You're good. No, you're good. You did the right thing. I'm put my lights out and sirens. He did not move over. I'll give you the plate to the other vehicle that's out with the confrontation. I apologize.
You almost ran me off the road.
I initiated my lights and sirens.
I didn't hear anything.
But was your music on? Because I had the lights and sirens on, sir.
You apologize.
I apologize.
You're wrong.
He stopped abruptly. Okay, I'm not wrong. The lights and sirens were activated.
You ran me
Okay,
off the road
I did not
almost.
do that, sir. The lights and sirens on my
you apologize.
marked patrol because he stopped abruptly, causing me to stop
And I
abruptly,
almost caused
causing
accidents.
you to stop abruptly.
Right.
And I apologize for that. However, the lights and sirens were on. Okay, the police vehicle is marked. You can clearly see it's a marked patrol vehicle. I initiated lights and sirens. I'm not going to argue, and I'm telling you I do. I'm going to tell you I do apologize that he did stop abruptly. Nobody was wrong.
I'm going to tell you the disconnect, right? So between the public and you as a public servant,
You just said driver check, okay?
if there's something wrong and you actually did it, all you say, my bad.
And I did. I just said,
keep going.
I said my bad. I said I activated I initiated a traffic stop in a marked vehicle with lights and sirens.
Right.
If you didn't hear the sirens or see the lights, I
mean, you called back up to your place.
Well, I called back up because somebody was getting out of a cop car.
A citizen pulls over to question a near collision with a police vehicle, expecting a rational exchange. Instead, the officer approaches with hostility, ignoring the concern and escalating suspicion.
Call back up for your safety, but
Well, you don't pull up behind an officer on a traffic stop.
you don't even know what's going on.
You're right, I don't.
So why are you saying that?
Because I'm here, and what you're doing right now is against the
She almost
law.
ran me off the road.
Okay, well then you should have pulled over for lights and sirens. She said it on the radio that you didn't yield, and it's on dash cam, I'm assuming.
This the disconnect, man.
Sir,
I'll tell you what, let her finish her business, and then we can sit down and talk like
we're good.
adults.
I'm going to let him go. We're good. I'm going to let him go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was your last name?
My last name?
Yeah.
Why do you need my last name?
Because I'm asking who I'm talking to. You asked me who you were talking to.
You're not going to be under arrest because what you're doing is illegal.
Listen.
What you're doing is illegal. I can charge you for interfering with
Just give me your last name.
Why?
Because I'm conducting business with you right now.
Where my friend?
You want to be.
10-4, that's not going to
how
be
it
the
works.
driver.
What's your RS?
Stand by.
What's your reasonable articulate
Okay.
suspicion of my crime?
I'm going to get rid of him.
Hold on, I'll explain it to you, okay?
Am I being detained?
Right now.
Am I being detained?
If you want to be.
10-4, that's
No,
not
that's not how it works. What's your RS?
Stand by.
My RS?
Articulate
Okay.
suspicion of my
Okay.
crime.
I'm gonna get
First,
rid of
okay,
him.
hold on. I'll explain it to you, okay? Doing what you're doing right now.
No, sir, she almost ran me off the road.
Okay. Again, you didn't yield to lights and siren. You came out.
She was next to me and stopped and almost ran me off the fucking road. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
listen to me. You asked my reasonable articulable suspicion. It's not a
I'm not
probable
under
cause.
arrest. If you arrest me, you violate my rights.
I don't want to arrest you. We have to
You're
ID
going to
you.
violate my rights. That's what you're going to
Okay,
do?
we have to ID you. You understand that? Yes, we do.
All right, I'm going to videotape it.
Okay, we got you on camera
I'm
too.
going to call, they come get the car. You're violating my rights.
Come getting. Who's getting what car?
They can come. You're going to
Ready
arrest me,
to another
right?
car here. I got a male who's obstructing.
No, I'm not.
And, he's refusing to identify himself.
No.
So I'll take a report on it, but I need your ID.
No.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with her.
The misuse of authority to intimidate civilians.
Talk to me. Just do me a favor. All I'm asking you,
I'm a private citizen.
just take your hands out.
Despite committing no crime, the citizen is pressured to provide ID without justification. Backup arrives, tensions rise, and the individual is wrongfully handcuffed in a situation lacking legal grounds.
your pocket while we're talking,
Right.
okay? I called for backup, all right?
Yeah.
I initiated a traffic stop. I understand you and I and that gentleman, we all just saw what happened, okay?
Right.
I'm calling for another person because I'm dealing with one person who I don't know who I'm dealing with.
I'm not
And you get out, listen, sir, let me speak. Let me explain to you. I call for another person because I have a man getting out of a car walking towards me. You know how society is. I know how society is.
Open the door.
Now listen,
Right.
I'm asking you to identify yourself so I can let my dispatcher know who I'm out with. If you don't identify yourself, that is obstruction. You are the one that came
Obstruction
out.
is a secondary crime. What crime did I commit?
There's no crime, but I'm
So there's no crime, I
I'm
don't need to
identifying you. Okay.
Thank you.
I need your driver license.
Look, man, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to arrest you if you don't identify yourself.
She just said it was no crime.
It is a
Listen.
crime. Obstructing is a
What
crime.
crime?
Obstructing is a
You
crime.
need to identify yourself, Cos.
She almost ran me off the road.
And then I still have to identify you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, I'm going to call anything in the car. You can arrest me.
Okay, turn around.
Because I didn't do anything.
Turn around.
I didn't do anything.
Listen, just all you have to do.
I don't have my ID with me.
Okay, what's your cell phone?
That's all we asked for.
For what?
What's your last name, sir?
Kern, man.
Kern?
You know what happened. Why are you letting him
Listen,
do this?
he's the sergeant.
He's violating my rights.
He is not. He
Come here, have a
didn't
seat. We're going to give you
identify
a ticket when we
yourself.
send you on your way. You have valid driver's license?
Yeah, I do. You violate my rights,
Yeah,
man.
well, you're getting a ticket for interfering with the traffic.
How did I interfere? She almost ran me off the fucking road.
And you could have pulled off and waited and called.
I did wait when she said wait.
You were out here talking to her. Have a seat.
Mr. Kern, just
Don't push me, man.
Have a seat.
Why are you so full of machismo, man?
Dude, have a seat. I'm not putting up with your bullshit, okay? Have a seat.
What's wrong with you, man?
Have a seat.
Sitting down.
All the way in.
if he
He's going
checks,
for obstruction. Or he's getting a
you're
ticket
gonna.
for obstruction. Is he valid?
I don't know. I'm waiting for the radio to say. So this is what happened. That vehicle matched the description of the vehicle from Weird Shit yesterday.
Okay.
I saw it. I initiated a traffic stop.
Okay.
That person, instead of like pulling over, he stopped abruptly.
Okay.
And I'm getting behind him, but he stopped abruptly.
Okay.
This guy was very close to him,
Okay.
and we did. We almost did get into an accident
Okay.
because that driver stopped so
You have your
abruptly.
license on now?
I did. Yes.
Gets a ticket for there's no sense about this.
Okay.
He's getting a ticket for
Radio, you want to see me read back
failing
on
to
that?
yield
Yes, I
to
have
an emergency vehicle?
Yes, radio. I do. That's why I provided
it.
it.
It was to a Demetrius Raphael Kern. It's a 37-year-old male. He's valid. That's one.
So he gets a ticket and then he comes to
Listen, I don't feel I need to give him a ticket for that. I'm
But then
cool with
he
just.
goes for obstruction.
Okay, I mean, I'm cool with letting him go. He just, I didn't understand.
He's in handcuffs.
And he's being a jerk.
He obstructed. He refused to identify himself. I'm not going to sit out here
Okay.
and argue with somebody for an hour the legalities of it. You can come to court.
Okay.
So he gets a ticket for obstructing failure to identify himself.
You guys got a
Mr.
lawsuit
Kern,
coming.
just hang on. Just
You got a lawsuit coming.
Listen, let me explain to you. You don't get out of the car yet. The sergeant wants me to give you a ticket for obstruction, okay? I'm not going to do anything else. Listen, he is the boss. He is the boss.
I don't have to refuse if I didn't commit a crime. This isn't a stop and ID state.
At this point, it is a traffic stop because you're
You
out on a
almost ran me
traffic
off
stop.
the road.
Mr.
You
Kern,
know
we
it.
just had that conversation. I did not almost run you off the road.
That's why has cameras in it. So
Okay.
you guys are going to pay for this.
That's not.
The unlawful arrest leads to drop charges. Public reaction is strong, demanding accountability. The officer involved faces serious consequences due to misconduct and failure to follow proper procedures.
And I apologize. I really do. And this is on body cam, alright? This is, the sergeant's telling me to do this, so. Police have to identify you. You do have to identify yourself.
I broke the law. If I broke the law, I have to identify.
Mr. Kern, you got out of the vehicle in the middle of a traffic stop.
Got hit.
I understand that. And I needed to identify you.
This is going to be a heavy lawsuit. Cleveland Heights is going to pay me for this.
For what, sir?
Kidnapping, illegal detainment.
No one's kidnapping
I'm in the
you.
back of your car in handcuffs.
Okay,
I'm kidnapped.
this is not kidnapping. The sergeant placed you under arrest for obstruction. He asked for your information and you didn't give it to him. Listen, I'm gonna be. There will be a court date. You and I will both go to it. and our prosecutor's really good, and we'll work through it, okay? Listen, I'm just doing what I'm told to do, alright? What do I put for this verbiage? When asked to identify himself, he refused.
So, just for my own, you activated your overhead.
So we're literally here, and I'm coming up because I saw that car. It looked like a car from yesterday's incident. I ran it. It's expired. I am in this lane. I put my lights on to activate. The guy, instead of like continuing, he like whips over, stops abruptly, and I'm like halfway in between both lanes, and this guy was right behind him. So it did almost cause an accident. Absolutely. No, I was trying to go behind. It would have been a sure clear distance accident. But because of how that guy stopped abruptly, it would have been.
And he stopped and decided to get out of it.
Well, and he was pissed because we did almost get into an accident.
You didn't almost get it.
No, all of three of us, it would have been an accident. Yeah, I was going behind the other guy.
He could have gone down the street.
But the guy stopped abruptly, but he did. Then he got out and he's yelling. He's yelling while I'm initiating. Right. So I told him, I said, sir, just stand there. Let me talk to him. I'll come talk to you. And he did. But then he was continuous, because that happened, I called for backup. And then he was upset, rightfully so. It was not ever. Why are they assholes? Was that necessary? Alright, here's your property.
Hold on, let me get this here.
Sure.
Hey, was pushing on my cuffs are these, man?
Thank you, yes. Do you want to sign or are you going to refuse? Alright, I'm going to give you a copy of it.
You guys violated my rights. You know.
Well, we'll all be...
The only good cop on the force.
I'm not trying to be a bad cop. I was literally not trying to even have any of this happen, and I did apologize.
You apologize, but you're following his directives.
He's the sergeant.
Yeah,
sir.
but still, like you swore oath to the Constitution.
Right.
And you know what's right and wrong. And sometimes you gotta stand up to people.
Listen.
No.
When asked for your information, you have to identify yourself. At this point, we're on a traffic stop together
But you
now.
still have to
A traffic stop is not a crime.
And I asked him, am I being detained? And nobody answered that.
Listen.
So I did it. I covered all my bases.
All the stuff's going to be typed in the report.
If I was being detained, I had no choice but to give you my ID. That's why I specifically asked.
Yeah.
Am I being detained?
Well, at that point, it's a traffic stop.
But still, if I'm being detained, you should tell me. And if I'm not being detained, I'm free to go. And it's in a situation.
Well, right now, you're free to go.
Yeah.
All right? I hope that you feel better. And I'm sorry that all of this had to happen this way.
You didn't do nothing.
Well, we did. We got into a little accident, almost a middle accident.
You did your job.
And I apologize.
Things happen in life. He came, he violated my rights.
Well, we're going to work through it, all right? I don't think he violated your rights. He wanted you to identify yourself, and you didn't. All right?
You know you swore oath.
Say again?
You swore oath.
I did.
That's all I'm going to say.
All right, Mr. Kern.
Thank you.
I hope that you feel better, all right?
I'm going to the hospital.
All right. You going to go to Metro?
I'm going right there.
The unlawful arrest leads to drop charges. Public reaction is strong, demanding accountability. The officer involved faces serious consequences due to misconduct and failure to follow proper procedures.